friends, following friends, job openings. And, early in your career, it's good to jump around here and there, and that's what I did. I'm in the city for about 10 years.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I heard really good things about your food. I've heard, I've read a lot about you and on Yelp and other places, and they say, and actually I ran into a famous woman, the woman who plays the Snapple lady from, I don't know if you remember the Snapple commercials many years ago, and she actually raved about this food. I saw her on my way here on the bus.
Oh, that's great.
It's like a pretty funny.
That's good to hear.
And she said she ate here when you first opened and said the food was amazing.
Oh, good.
So she recommended the risotto. She said it was extremely delicious.
Right.
And I've read about your tuna tartare, that it's one of the best tuna tartares in the city.
Oh, great.
And that's one of my favorites. Is that, how do you prepare that, the tuna tartare?
We try to keep it simple and classic. We don't actually toss the tuna with anything. We put the sauce right on top, let the guests mix it themselves just to get the freshest flavor, and just try to keep it traditional. Sesame, fresh tuna, soy, and that's it.
Sounds great.
Keeping it simple.
It's just about the ingredients, the quality of the tuna?
Exactly.
That's great. Well, that's what I heard, that you're all about the quality of the food. So that's wonderful. So what is your favorite thing that you make here?
My favorite thing is probably my favorite dish on the menu, or my favorite thing to make.
Your favorite thing that you make at the restaurant?
I like to make the pasta. We have pasta on one of our dishes, and I do like to do that. I don't make it every time. We have someone who does make it, but when I get to make it, I really enjoy it.
That's great. What kind of pasta do you like to make?
We're using linguine.
Oh, nice. Okay. Do you have a favorite dish to prepare, for yourself? Like, what do you prepare when you're home at home? Do you cook for yourself, or do you?
Turkey sandwich.
Turkey sandwich, really? Very, 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 very
simple.
Simple. Cool. What do you put on your turkey sandwich?
Mustard.
Really? Okay.
Lettuce and tomato.
That's pretty healthy.
Most of the cooking my wife does at home. So.
Oh, really? That's because you're probably sick of cooking after cooking all the time.
Just dead tired.
Right, exactly. Do you work like crazy hours here?
It's not too bad. It's average chef hours.
Great. So, have you met Gordon Ramsay?
I have not.
You have not.
I've seen him several times, but I personally haven't met him.
Okay. Well, how do you like working at this restaurant?
I think it's great. It's great. I mean, the kitchen's wonderful. There's some good foundational settings that are in the background here that are great to work with. It's really good. It's a treat to work with.
And is it more of American and is American French, right?
Kind of. It's kind of in a transition phase right now where I have been experimenting. There's been a loss. I think there's a little loss of identity right now, and we're really trying to get that back and align some things. Especially the next season coming up, the fall and the winter. That's really what we're going for, is to kind of get a direction and identity for this restaurant.
Okay. What do you think? What are you going for? What are you looking to accomplish?
Trying to make the things a little more upscale. And probably, I have a little bit of Asian cooking background.
Oh, really?
So some of the sous chefs, and we're trying to bring some of those flavors back in. Not dominant, but just subtle hints.
Oh, wonderful. That's my absolute favorite. Asian food is my favorite food. I love Japanese, especially. Sushi is probably my favorite. So you're great with tuna tartare. Do you have any sushi on the menu?
No, that's about it. I mean, we don't do sushi here. We may do a raw dish, some raw fish, or kanpachi or something from time to time, but no, we don't do sushi. That's a skill that has to be.
Right. But you do tuna tartare, which is with Asian influences. So it's without the rice.
Without the rice.
Basically, that's great. That's great. So when you say you're gonna go with more Asian flair, do you think you're gonna start making, Asian style dishes?
No, I don't think so. I think we'll keep it try to go the traditional English, French direction, but maybe undertones of Asian things and background flavors and such.
That's great. Like, what kind of dishes do you think is this going to be starting now, or are you looking?
It's more in the experimentation process. That's where we've been thinking about in our meetings and our testing of new dishes and stuff.
Oh, okay, that's great. Well, there's a new movie I just saw last night. I went to a press screening of a movie called, I think it's called Haute Cuisine, and it's a French film that's coming out in a few weeks by, it's a French film about this woman who was the French chef for the French Prime Minister, and it was about her relationship with food and preparing food. It was all French food, and it's a wonderful film. I don't know, you should check it out.
What's the name of that again?
Haute Cuisine, and it's about cooking French food. It's based on a true story, I believe, but it's about French cooking, and they show all these dishes, and you just literally salivate looking at these. Like, she made this smoked salmon dish with cabbage. She put like Scottish salmon, and she put it in like inside cabbage with all kinds of vegetables, and then they opened it up, and it was like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I was like, I wonder, like, maybe you can look at that and see. Have you ever heard of a stuffed cabbage with salmon? I never have either. So I'm wondering, it must be her recipe, or maybe it's a French. It's supposed to take place a long time ago, so it must have been, But it was a very interesting movie about being a chef. So I thought it was, and I'm sure the food here is great. I'm really looking forward to trying it, and we're doing like a little tasting of your food and taking pictures of everything for Broadway Showbiz, because people are always looking for great places to go before the theater or after the theater or instead of theater.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to experiencing.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's something we really would like to promote. Just the location of the hotel.
Right. You're
so
walking
centrally
distance.
located, so we're so close to so many theaters.
You are.
And it's just it's kind of something we've been looking into as well. It's just something quick, something delicious, something they can get on their way to the theater.
Right, and you have a pre-theater dinner as well. I saw that.
And that's what you'll be eating today.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview. I'm looking forward to trying your delicious food.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.